What if I told you that what you now call weakness could actually be your greatest superpower? That the silence that makes you uncomfortable, the loneliness that weighs on you, the pain you try to hide, didn't come to destroy you, but to rebuild you from zero. Stay, because what you're about to hear could be the exact moment where everything changes. This video isn't here to entertain you. It's here to wake you up. Today, you're going to understand how to turn your solitude into your armor, your silence into clarity, and your pain into the fire that drives you forward, even when there's no strength left. If you stay until the end, you'll walk away with a revelation that can completely change the way you face life. I won't promise it'll be comfortable. I promise it'll be transformative, because I know you're tired of giving everything for others and finding no one holding you when you look around. Tired of pretending you're fine when something inside you is breaking. Tired of waiting for that support that never comes, that recognition you believe you need to move forward. But listen to this with an open heart. You're not broken. You're in progress. There are moments in life when no one comes to rescue you, when there are no instructions, when it's just you facing yourself. And there, right there, when silence weighs and loneliness burns, is where true warriors are forged. Today, I'm not going to tell you how to fill yourself from the outside. I'm going to teach you how to strengthen yourself from within. Lesson 1. Accept solitude as your training ground. Solitude is not a punishment. It's the gym where your mind is trained. While others seek noise to avoid hearing their thoughts, you will use silence to get to know yourself. When you're surrounded, you get distracted by other people's voices. When you're alone, you face the only voice that matters, your own. And even though it hurts, that voice is the one that sets you free. Whoever learns to walk alone never depends on someone else to move forward. That is real power. Learn to enjoy your progress without applause. Learn to feel whole without needing. Because when you manage to be at peace with yourself, nothing and no one will be able to take that peace away from you. Lesson 2. Turn pain into fuel. Pain didn't come to stop you. It came to wake you up. Every wound is a signal. Every scar is a medal. Every fall is a lesson. Most people use their pain as an excuse to quit. You will use it as gasoline to move forward. Don't ask for a life without pain. Ask for the strength to transform it. Because what hurts you today may tomorrow be the reason you're grateful for not giving up. Lesson 3. Take responsibility for your evolution. You don't need others to believe in you. You need to believe. You don't need company to feel strong. You need character. You don't need approval. You need decision. The day you understand that no one is coming to save you, that day, your real transformation begins. Lesson 4. Choose your identity, not your past. You are not what they did to you, not what you lacked, not what you lost. You are what you decide to build with all of that. Your past explains, but it does not determine. Your wounds hurt, but they do not define. Your history weighs, but it does not chain you unless you allow it. There are people who use their past as a chain. You will use it as a step up, because what you lived was not meant to limit you. It was meant to prepare you. Every betrayal, every fall, every abandonment didn't come to make you a victim. They came to show you what you're made of when no one is holding you. Engrave this in your mind. What you lived may have hurt, but it cannot decide for you. Do not allow a sad chapter to become the title of your life. You decide who you are from today onward. Lesson 5. Become your own motivation. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Stop waiting for external motivation. It's not coming. If you're going to wait for something, Let it be the will to look in the mirror and tell yourself, "Today, I do it for me." You may have 1,000 reasons to give up. You only need one to keep going. Believe you can be better than yesterday. Don't wait to feel ready. No one feels ready to change their life. You feel fear. You feel vertigo. You feel uncertainty. But you also feel hope. And that small spark is enough to begin. Lesson 6. Discipline as the path to freedom. People think being disciplined traps you, that it limits you. But the truth is the opposite. Discipline is not prison. Discipline is freedom. Freedom to move forward even when it hurts. Freedom to stay the course even through the storm. Freedom to become who you said you would be long before having results. Because the one trained in solitude grows empowered. The one strengthened in silence becomes prepared. And the one who acts even without motivation conquers what others only dream. Lesson 7. Surround yourself with intention, not with noise. You don't need to be surrounded by many people. You need people who push you forward. Don't seek quantity, seek quality. Sometimes it's better to walk alone than accompanied by those who hold you back. There are people who love you but don't understand you. People who support you but don't lift you. And others who, without speaking a word, inspire you to be better just by their presence. Stay close to those. Walk away respectfully from those who extinguish your fire. Lesson 8. Don't compare. Compete with yourself. Comparing yourself to others is the fastest way to sabotage your peace. You don't know their battles, their burdens, their story. The only valid comparison is with yourself. Ask, am I today a little stronger, a little more aware, a little more disciplined than yesterday? If the answer is yes, you're on track. And if the answer is no, it's not a reason to quit. It's a reason to start now, because your path doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be consistent. Don't seek immediate results. Build identity, because when your identity changes, your results follow. Lesson 9. Learn to let go of what has already fulfilled its purpose. Holding on to what has ended breaks you more than losing it. There are situations, habits, even people that were part of your story, but should not be part of your future. Letting go doesn't always mean losing. Sometimes letting go means saving yourself. Don't be afraid to close chapters. Be afraid of staying trapped in one that no longer allows you to grow. Hear this. What hurts to leave behind today may be the reason you're grateful for having moved forward tomorrow. If you feel something inside is starting to awaken, don't turn it off. Don't distract yourself again. Don't inhale again just to hold back tears. Let yourself feel, because what you feel is a sign that you're ready to stop surviving and start living. If this inner voice you're hearing hadn't spoken in a long time, subscribe now, not to follow me, but to follow yourself. Because this channel is not here to fill seconds in your day, but to return power to your life. And if you've made it this far, it's because you still have so much to give. Lesson 10. Rebuild your inner dialogue. What you tell yourself every day has more impact than anything anyone else says about you. Stop telling yourself, I can't, I'm not enough, I'm not ready. Start saying, I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm on my way. Because you don't need to have perfect strength. You need the will to continue even in your worst version. Your inner dialogue can be your worst enemy or your best ally. You choose which voice to feed. And now that you've reached this point, I want you to understand something very few will tell you directly. You don't need more time. You don't need more signs. You don't need anything to change outside. What has to change is inside you. Because the truth is this, it's not what you have, nor what you lack, nor what you went through that's holding you back. It's what you still believe about yourself. And today, right today, you are at the exact point where you can choose to stop being the story you were told and become the story you're going to write. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is this one. You, here, listening to these words, feeling how something inside you wants to rise. That is the moment. Today, the video doesn't end. Today, your process begins. You won't leave the same. You shouldn't leave the same. Because if you manage to listen to all this without running away, if you endured the discomfort of looking within, then you've already done the hardest part, acknowledging you're ready. From now on, don't promise you'll try. Promise you'll do it. Promise you'll get up without anyone pushing you, that you'll move forward even when it hurts, that you'll build your path even in silence, that you'll become that person you once dreamed of, and that today, finally, you are willing to be. Do you know what's most ironic? That most times you're not lacking strength. You're lacking permission. Permission to feel, permission to fail, permission to start again without shame. Because for years you learned to avoid everything that could make you look vulnerable. What nobody told you is that true strength is born exactly there, when you admit your fragility and still decide to continue. There are days when all you want is to disappear, not because you don't want to live, but because you're tired of living as someone you no longer are. And that's not wrong. That means your previous identity is dying, and your new version is being born. And like every birth, it hurts. It's not darkness. Whenever you feel you're losing direction, remember this. There is something within you that has survived absolutely everything, even those moments you thought you wouldn't overcome. That part that never gives up is your essence. Protect it. Listen to it. Expand it. Stop looking for validation in places where you already lost your energy. Stop insisting where you're no longer respected. Stop trying to fit into spaces that force you to shrink. You were not born to fit in. You were born to expand. And when you begin to feel that inner expansion, you'll notice something curious. You will no longer beg for attention, no longer fight for approval, no longer chase company. Because when someone finds peace within themselves, everything external stops being a need and becomes a choice. Enjoy your silence, not because you're alone, but because you're finally with yourself. Breathe this in. You don't need answers right now. You only need to be honest with yourself about what you already knew, but until today, refused to accept. Because clarity doesn't arrive when you understand it. It arrives when you recognize it and decide to act. Maybe this is the first time in a long time that you're truly listening to yourself. And if you are, it means something is moving inside. Don't stop it. Stay here a moment, feeling, breathing, processing, because what you're experiencing right now is not just inspiration. It's early transformation. It's the moment when your mind still seeks resistance, but your heart has already decided to move forward. And maybe you don't notice it yet, but while you were listening, something inside you changed, very subtly, very quietly, like when the sun begins to rise and the world still doesn't see it. Maybe you still carry the same doubts, the same fears, the same questions that brought you here. But there is one difference, the most important one. You're no longer the same person who pressed play, because now there's something in you that decided to stay, that decided to listen. And even if it's just a gesture, even if it's just a tiny crack, that's where the light begins to enter. I'm not going to tell you what to do after this video. That no longer belongs to me. Because what happens when it ends depends on you. I just want that, when you close the screen, you don't return to that silence as if nothing happened, because something did happen, and you know it. So, if this touched something in the deepest part of you, subscribe, not to follow me, but to follow yourself, because this video ends here. But what started within you is only just beginning.